Hello, everybody. I'm Tara with Paw Prints and Glitter. I was going to try to get fancy tonight and use an iPad and an iPhone and have it aimed down on my project and everything, but that didn't work. So I'm a little later than I thought I would be. Let me bring it up on my phone so I can see my comments. I'm Tara with Paw Prints and Glitter. I always mute it and then I forget about that. So if you're popping on, say hello. My project for this evening is I have this, it's just a 4x4 wooden block that I was gonna do a Christmas countdown with. Like it has the little square ones that go on top and it says days till Christmas. Hello, Sarah. But I didn't get around to doing that. So my hope is when I was at Home Goods, I think, they have these blocks that have words on each side. So I think I'm going to do that and decorate it for spring. Yeah, I chewed off one of my, well, I picked off one of my nail polishes. So I'm going to put spring words on each side and see how it turns out. So I already painted it. This was Junk Monkey paint and the color was antique lace. So it's not quite as white, like you can, I know I have the bright light on right now. So it's not quite as white. It's like an off-white. So I think it'll look good farmhouse-ish wise. So I'm gonna turn the camera down now and start decorating this block and hopefully make it into something pretty. So if I do have a little thing tonight though, that I have made these little kits. So they have a transfer in them. They have a little chalkable round chip that you can make a magnet out of, and I have a little magnet strip in there, and I have a color of chalk paste in there and a little squeegee. So for every 10 people who share the video and comment shared, I'm going to send out one of these to a lucky winner. So if you share the video, that would be wonderful, but make sure you tell me that you did as well. And then it tells me the total number of shares. So for every 10, I will mail one of these to somebody. So hello, Jen. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down. So like I said, this is a block. It's just a 4x4 block, and I painted it antique lace from Junk Monkey. So my hope is to put a decoration on each side. So the Easter one, I want to be in, I'm thinking after Easter, you know, before Easter, I can have it up front, and after Easter, I want to be able to turn it around so it's in the back. Yes, Jen, I'm glad you did. So this one, I'm going to leave the bunny out, I think, because he kind of gets in the way. And I'm going to put the Happy Easter on top. So I need to get the bunny not to be in there. But if he does, the nice thing about this stuff is that I can remove it. So thank you, Sarah. So yeah, so I have a little goodie bag to give away with some sample Chalk Couture stuff in it. So if you share the video, tell me you shared it. And then for every 10 people that share it, I'm going to mail one of these little goodie bags too. So this is the first time that I'm using these. So I'm going to just fuzz it on a paper towel. Oh, and I did not wax my block. I should do that. So because it's not one of the chalkboards, I just want to make sure that my transfer doesn't pull my paint off or that I hurt my transfer. So I'm just going to wax it up. You can hear my dogs upstairs. It's great. Great. Good times. Oh, it's never dull. So this is just the Minwax finishing paste. A jar of this goes a very long time. So that's it. Lasts forever. You don't have to give it like a certain amount of time or anything. I really just find that if I just put it on, and I spent so much time painting and sanding this block that I don't want it ripping all the paint off. And my transfers were brand new, so I don't want them getting hurt. So, okay, so we're gonna put the bunnies on, not the bunnies, the eggs, in I think pink. So I think I'm gonna use the pink. And I want them to sit on the edge, maybe just up from it. I got so many fun things in the mail today. I got all of the surfaces that I ordered to start doing some pretty cool things in March. So if you're watching, say hi. I am decorating a block on all 4 sides, and then I'm probably going to do the ends as well. Don't have all my little squeegees out. Ah. So if you're watching the video and you want to click share, I have a little prize for the evening that I'm going to mail to a couple lucky winners. So this paste color is called Peony. I'm trying to get it in the camera. It's peony. It's like a bubblegum pink almost. So I'm going to do the eggs in that. If I accidentally pick up some of the bunny, I'm going to try to wash him away. So, hello, Michelle. I can hear my husband yelling at the kids upstairs to go to bed. That's the fun thing about hiding in the basement doing my videos. So I got a very little bit of the bunny accidentally. Well, not accidentally, I don't really care. But I should be able to get it off. I just want to make sure it's even. All right. So you can see I have the eggs and the pink or the peony, and I got a little bit of the bunny up at the top. So I think if I just got these little squeegee tools. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jen. These little squeegee tools. I think that, well, I think I'm going to dry it first, and then I'm going to try to pick it off. And then if that doesn't work, so forgive the blow dryer. You're going to hear it a lot tonight. But the nice thing is that these dry really quick. And then I can flip it, and it's not going to be a problem. And there's my mom's dogs. So many dogs. There are 4 dogs in my house this evening. Okay, I think that's good enough. So it's like a little, I think. Just get a little scraper. Try to just scrape it dry. Yep, perfect. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just, once it's dry, you have to scrape it to get it off unless you apply water. I don't like what that's doing to my paint. I am going to get it a little wet. So I have a bucket of water over there for to wash the transfers in. Now, I could have been more careful, but I didn't want to be. So now, and I should have gotten a paintbrush out. I still can. So the nice thing is that this will come off. There we go. And then you won't even know that it was there. So the nice thing is that you don't have to be too careful, because you can always come in and erase what you didn't mean to do. So because I scratched it with that little metal thing, I have a little tiny gray poke mark kind of. I think my light might be too bright. Let me back it up a smidge, folks. Okay. So there's a little gray poke mark, but it's not going to bother me. And once I get more than a foot away from it, you aren't going to be able to tell it's there. So I want to do the Happy Easter next. So I've got pink already. Maybe a green or the blue. Let me do the green. So if you're watching, say hi. If you would share the video, that would be awesome. I'm gonna give until, let's say, Friday night at this time, so like Friday at 9. So even if you're watching it on the replay, you can still click share and be entered to win the little goodie bag, which I am gonna mail to folks, so you don't have to worry about being local. So this just says Happy Easter. I wanna get it. Totally self-conscious about the nail polish I picked off. I'm gonna do it in the green, I think. It's not really a green. It's called eucalyptus. It's like, well, it's probably like a eucalyptus plant. So I'm gonna do Happy Easter in that. So I got the bunny off the bottom. Speaking of bunnies, so Girl Scout cookies are coming tomorrow, so I had to make room in the garage. So Chris was taking a bunch of stuff out to the shed, and he said there was a giant jackrabbit living in our shed, and he totally freaked it out. So it was kind of funny. So this is the eucalyptus color. It's a brand new one that I got tonight. It's new for this catalog. So I'm just gonna, oops, yep, see, and I got it on the block there. So just gonna swipe it through, make it even. Peel it off. So cute. So there's my Happy Easter block, and now my thumb keeps getting eucalyptus color on everything, so I'm gonna have to wipe that off. Folks are popping on, say hi. I am making a spring Easter block out of an old, well, not old, out of a 4x4 I had laying around that I was meant to do a Christmas project with, but never did. So use the Clorox wipe to get the little spot that I accidentally touched. So, all right, so there is one side. Happy Easter. Trying to go for like a farmhouse-y kind of look. So this was done in the Junk Monkey paint, the antique lace. that if you're local, you can get it from Junk Princess down, I want to say it's Lafayette, but she sells, I think she's the only one in the area that sells all the Junk Monkey paint. So that's the one side. I should probably blow it dry real quick. Actually, it's pretty good, actually. Okay, so I have two that say something about flowers. So I want them to be on the opposite sides of each other. So if the Easter one is front, yeah, I guess I could do a flowers one next. So I have, you do the small. Okay, so this one says stop and smell the flowers, but it's too big to just be lazy and fit it like this. So I'm gonna cut it. So I can get it closer. Maybe something like that would be cute. And then I could put like a flower going off the edge there. Now let's try it. So brand new transfers, you just want to fuzz a little bit. So I'm just putting them on a clean paper towel that I've got off to the side already. So the flowers word, the nice thing about this block is that I can just use it as the outline to line these up straightish, but they're cursive, so that's not so bad. So colors, I have this little color scheme in my head. So I just did the green. Let me do purple. And so I got green, pink. Let me do the word flowers in purple. It's actually called fig. Ooh, and I tightened it too tight. Okay. So I can do the whole thing in purple, or do I want to do it in gray and do the flower in purple? Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let me do it in gray. Okay, so I'm going to peel off this word. Should probably blow it dry real quick. Hello, Bunny. Way down in Florida, right? I bet you miss all the snow days. Okay, so I'm going to do the other words and then put the flower down in the corners. So if you're just popping on, I am making a block, a four-sided block with, I'm decorating all four sides with a couple of different things. So I have Happy Easter on the front already, and this one is going to be stop and smell the flowers, and I'm going to put a flower down in the corner. I don't know if I want this to be, yeah, I don't think I want it to be centered. So if you're watching, say hello. If you would do me a favor and click the share button, that would be fabulous. I have a couple little goodie bags made up. They've got a transfer in them, a little round chalkboard chip, a sample paste, a squeegee. So I'm going to mail these to lucky winner. So for every 10 people that share it, I'm going to send another one out. So if you share it, that's awesome. And then just make sure you tell me that you did. Just type the word shared. And I'm going to keep this going until Friday at this time, so 9 o'clock. So you can see how many shares the video has. So if you can kind of figure out how many we're up to. I keep moving this away. I sanded so much at the top of this, it's hard to tell if it's straight. And since this is not cursive, it's kind of important. Okay, good enough. All right. So far it says stop and smell the flowers. And now I'm going to put a flower in the corner. Let's see, which one? I think I like that one. So I'm going to do a flower in the fig, which is like a darker purple. Thank you, Bunny. So I think I want it going kind of off the corner. So let's see how that turns out. Everybody's so quiet tonight. All right, so I think I want it going off the corner. Maybe I don't. I have enough room to. Yeah. I'm going to have it going off the corner. So we'll see. Hopefully I like it. If not, I could wash it off, but all right. I'm going to have to start cleaning my squeegees. I keep just throwing them in my bucket of water. Oh, I love this color. Okay. Oh, that's cute. So stop and smell the flowers. So if you're watching this video on the replay, that's totally okay. I would still love it if you said hello. I am doing a 4x4 block. Just it was one I had laying around for a project that I didn't do. So I'm decorating it for spring. As much as I love my snow days, it will be nice when the cold is over. And if you don't mind hitting share, that would be fabulous. So I have little goodie bags I'm going to mail. I'm going to pick one person for every 10 shares and mail those out. So, okay, so I have Stop and Smell the Flowers. Have a happy Easter on that side. And then this one, I'm going to just do Spring Wishes. So let's see, I've used the green, the pink, the purple, the gray. Let's do, blue makes me think of spring. Let's do blue and pink, I think. Little dogs are fabulous. I don't know if y'all could hear them, but okay. So Spring Wishes. I think Wishes is gonna fit in there, but maybe I should just do all blue. Or if I did blue, what did I say? Blue and pink. So I could do, I think like that. And I think I'm gonna do all blue. So let's see. It is a quiet night. I was thinking 8 o'clock would be a better time, but I only got 2 folks on. So if you're popping on, say hi. I'm decorating a 4x4 block with spring Easter-ish kind of sayings. I've done, this is the 3rd side. So I just painted the block in the Junk Monkey paint, the antique lace. And then I just sanded it to kind of farmhouse it up, rough it up. So I don't think that's an expression, but I just made it one. So actually I should smooth that out a little better. If you have lines, they do show sometimes. So it's best to get rid of them. I love these transfers so much because if I was going to do something like this with the Cricut, I'd have to cut every stinking stencil and pick all the letters out and then put it on transfer tape and paint it and do that process for every single side. And I would have said to heck with it. So I don't know if you saw, but I got a little bit of blue off the edge and I just wiped it off with the Clorox wipe. So super easy. All right, I'm gonna blow it dry because I don't want the other word to pull off the blue. So forgive the blow dryer. All right. Say hi if you're watching. Would love it if somebody talked to me. Feels very quiet tonight. It is a good television night. It's one of my favorites. So I know that Goldberg's and all of that are on. So I am missing that to be doing this. All right. Oops, gotta fuzz it. Felt very sticky. So yeah, I know I'm competing with a good TV night. So hopefully y'all are watching this on the replay and you will share it for me. If we get 10 shares, I'm gonna draw a winner and mail out a little goodie bag. If we get 20, I will send out 2 of them. Okay, I think it's just maybe a little smidge to the left. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm combining a couple of things tonight. I'm combining the, what's it called? The spring words with the truck add-on for spring. Okay. So there is Spring Wishes. I feel like it needs a little something. I might go back and add a bow or something, because I feel like it just needs a little extra. So all right, one more side, and this one's going to be another flower themed side. So I think I'm going to do the gray. Well, let's see. Hello, Jen. Either I have you back or you've been sticking with me the whole time. Either way, I appreciate it. So we got Spring Wishes here. Stop and smell the flowers there. And then, oh, I know what I'm doing. The table is getting chalked up underneath me, so that's why I keep having to clean it. This paste is awesome because it just wipes off with the cloth. All right. Hopefully that won't keep happening. So, all right. So this one, I'm going to do this giant flower, and I want to put the word flowers over it, I think. So it's kind of big. So let's see, that's blue. So if I do the green, I don't want to do green and pink together because those sides are going to be near each other. Jeez. So I got green and pink on the top. So if I do the flowers, okay, I could do the gray and purple again. Green and pink. Blue. I could do blue. God, I really like that purple. So what if green and pink, purple. I'm sitting here having a color dilemma because when I look at it here, I'm going to have the green and the pink showing, and then the flowers down here, and then the word flowers on top. So I need a color that's going to show up. I think I'm going to do the gray and the purple again. I know, I love the purple too. It's my favorite. So, and I can't see the other side. So I'm going to do the flowers in purple, and then the word flowers on top in gray, and hopefully that'll work out. Okay. Thank you for weighing in. I appreciate it. And I love it when people talk to me. So very appreciated, Jen. This one I might have to put wax on top of the flowers because I don't want the words. Sometimes they grab the ink underneath. So, all right, I think that's even. I love the details in these. Like I really couldn't get this from the Cricut without going crazy. So the purple, I'm going to use my bigger squeegee for these. So listen, folks, if you're hopping on later or watching the replay, it's totally okay. Say hello. I would still love that. If you have any questions, that is cool too. If you, ooh, I have black on my big squeegee. All right, let's see how that turns out. If you would click share, that would be wonderful. Oh, Lord. I did not clean it very well, apparently. So we might have some interesting flowers. Anyway, so yeah, if you're watching it on the replay and you want to hit share, still, that's fine. I'm going to draw names on Friday night at 9-ish or Saturday morning by the time I remember. So I have a couple little goodie bags that I'm going to mail out one for each 10 shares. So listen, my paint has black in it because my squeegee wasn't clean. I don't know if you can see that. I am going to just see how this looks. If I have to start this whole side over, I can certainly do that. But note to self, make sure your squeegee's clean. So hello, Celeste. I am decorating a 4x4 wooden block. It's kind of pretty. Okay, I'm not going to do it over. So there's my flower. So I'm going to blow it dry because when I put that giant flowers transfer over it, I don't want it ripping up stuff. So as I was saying, I have little goodie bags with a transfer, a little chalkable circle chip magnet, or not magnetic, chalkboard thing, sample paste color, a little squeegee, and I'm going to mail out one of those for every 10 shares. So I'm going to do that up until Friday night at this time. So thank you, Celeste. Ugh, my squeegee wasn't clean, folks. And now I'm washing my hands with a Clorox wipe again. Not a great habit. All right, well, the good thing is that I'm doing gray this time, so hopefully the black won't mingle too bad, but now it's going to be purple probably. Oh, well. think the squeegee's clean. I think my fingers are clean. No more cross-contamination of my colors. All right, so I'm gonna blow this dry because I need it to be down good before I put the word over the top. I have a sneaking suspicion based on how this feels that it might come up when I put this giant transfer on the top. So I'm going to try waxing it a little bit just to make the transfer not stick as much. So when you've got layers like this, you can just put a little more wax on the top. Hopefully, just try a little area. Yep, okay. So the wax doesn't show up, but it just makes it so the transfer is not super grippy and doesn't peel off the prettiness you've got going on underneath. Okay, so I think that was enough. All right, so I've got this giant word that says flowers, and I'm gonna, ooh, maybe, no. What about, no, I think the frilly, well, I don't want it to be too busy. Maybe if I put fresh cut, what do you think? Maybe it'll be like super detailed and then I'll have like these simple letters on top. Or should I go with the frilly one? I need more people on here so I can ask. What's farm fresh? Just, I kind of like the idea of the fresh cut. Like I feel like the flowers is so frilly, it's gonna take away from all of the details in the flowers. Okay, yep, change of plans. So I'm gonna go with the words fresh cut and kind of put them up here. You like the flowers? Oh. All right, let's see what happens. Wait, the word flowers, right, Jen? Like the frilly word flowers? Okay. Hopefully it's not too busy. All right, the moment of truth. I love that I can see through these and kind of figure out where All right, a little low. Well, maybe I do want it at the top. Now, the fun thing is that I could probably wash off this whole block and redo it for summer. Okay, I think my flowers are centered. Let's find out what happens. So I'm going to do it in gray over top. Hopefully I got all the colors off my squeegee. It looks good. I swear I have dog hair and everything. Goodness, okay. Hopefully the wax is keeping my flowers intact underneath. All right. I really do like the purple with the gray combination. All right, so fingers crossed. But as I was saying to somebody else earlier, vintage is in. So if this doesn't turn out right, oh, I can't read it. I don't know. It's busy. It's hard to read. Well, it's pretty. But yeah, it's kind of hard to read. I might leave it though, because it is pretty. Maybe when it dries, I can add like, I don't know, glitter it up or sparkle it up somehow. I don't know, but it's hard to read. A little bit. Kind of busy. It's pretty though. We'll see. I'll leave it. I know. I'm thinking maybe like a black, Michelle, but I didn't want a black. I think if I went with the lighter purple, which I actually don't have, I'm not sealing this, so I can redo it. I'm going to leave it alone, see what I think. I was thinking I could go over it, but I'm not sure in what color. Darker blue, like a teal. Can't get the blow dryer off. I don't know. I'm sitting here staring at it. I don't want to mix blues because I have the light blue on the front. White won't look right because of the off-white. I don't know. I'm going to think on it. If I play it around and do anything differently with it, I will post something. But I mean, for the time being, I'm probably going to have the Happy Easter out anyway, which has that one on the top. So it's all good. I'll just keep my block aim down. So yeah. Oh, well, it's pretty, but it's busy. Okay. I want to put a flower on each end. So, which ones did I have picked? So I think these two. So if I, maybe a blue one, and so I've got the pink. Maybe I could do a blue on each end. That might be pretty. Because if I'm leaving it like this for the most part, and do a blue on each end. Or maybe a pink on each end. Because then when I have it like that, pink or blue? What do you think? For the flowers on the ends. I've got enough purple. I only used the blue one time, so I'm thinking blue. Okay, I'm gonna go with blue. So even if you're watching this on the replay, if you want to click share, I am going to, for every 10 shares, I'm going to pick a name Friday around 9. So like 2 days from now. And send a little goodie bag to the lucky winner. So if we get 10 shares, I'll do 1. If we get 20, I will do 2. So it tells me how many shares I've had on the video. So make sure if you are one of them that you comment shared. So I have a flower on each end right now, and I'm going to do those in blue because I didn't use the blue very much. So I think it would be nice to kind of tie this all in. I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's one of my favorite TV nights. So right now I'm just doing the ends of this 4x4 block that I decorated for spring. I got too lazy and I didn't. It was supposed to be a Christmas project and I never did it. Just getting off the extra. All right, I think that's good enough. All right, so my block is all done. I love all the sides except the one, which I still like the colors, but it ended up a bit busier than I anticipated. So I just did the ends. I'm going to turn the video back up. Hello, everybody. So I have this 4x4 block. Oop, I just touched it. The ends aren't quite dry. I promise I'll show you. Just cleaning my mess. All the places that I touched it. Okay. I think it's dry enough. Nope. Oh. Okay. So, thank you, Michelle. So I had this block laying around. It was supposed to be one of those Christmas countdown till Christmas blocks, the two on the top of it, but I never did that. And then when I was walking around, I think it was Home Goods, they had all these blocks. They had words on all the sides, and I was thinking, oh, that would be cute to do that. So I've got Happy Easter on the one side. I used, what's the paint called? Antique Lace, the Junk Monkey paint. So it's just chalk paint. It's going to cover anything. And then I just sanded it to make it a little more rustic. So we got Happy Easter. Stop and smell the flowers. My flowers on the ends are still wet, so I'm trying to turn it carefully. So spring wishes, kind of simple. And then the last one is flowers, and it says flowers on top. But in hindsight, my color choice is not ideal because it's very busy and it doesn't show up. So I'm either going to leave that on the bottom forever, or maybe a green. I don't know. I'm going to maybe overlay the word flowers again and try to make it stand out a little more. And then I did the blue flowers on each end. So fun project for the evening. Took about an hour, but it was worth it. So if you're watching this on the replay, just still say hello. I would love that. And I have these little kits made up that have a transfer in them with a little chalkable circle chip and a sample paste and a squeegee. So for every 10 shares, I'm going to pick a winner and send out one of these. So if you're itching to get your hands on this stuff, this might be a good way to do it. So keep those shares going until Friday at 9 o'clock at night. So probably Saturday morning by the time I think about it. Today's only Wednesday. Yeah. So 2 more days. So watch the video, hit share, and maybe you'll be a winner of one of the little samples. So thank you all so much for watching. I think it turned out pretty cute. I am just going to leave the dark one on the underside. So cute project to change out for the spring. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope everybody has a great night. Bye.